What is up, guys? Randomonium here with another random normal game. This is a series where I will fill whatever role my team needs me to play, and I just want to try and figure out what champions I'm going to play for Season 6, figure out what champions are good in the meta, and just understand champion matchups better. So in this game, I filled and people didn't really call the roles, so I just decided to go with support since a lot of times people don't like to play support, and I decided to go Nautilus. If you guys look over on the left side of the screen, those are all the champions that I own and all the roles that I want to play them in. I also have the champions that I don't own, so I'm sorry if one of your favorite champions is on that list. I'll try to pick them up eventually. But after I play at least one game with the champion, I will give it a rating, assign it a color based on how good I think I am with that champion, and how good I think that champion is in the current meta. With red being the best, of course, and then gray being meaning do not play this champion in ranked. So the whole point of this is that once I get a good list of my champions that I want to play, then I can start fleshing out, alright, when will I play certain champions in certain roles? Not necessarily talking about counter matchups, because counter matchups don't really matter that much in lower elos. I'm more concerned about, alright, in what team comps do I want to pick this champion, because that's really what matters, is how well your champion synergizes with the team and how well you can carry with that champion. So now we're in the loading screen, and it looks like for our team, we're going to have I believe the Caston is going to go top lane, Kha'Zix jungle, Quinn mid, and then Jinx and me as Nautilus in the bot lane. And we're going up against, looks like it's going to be a Tryndamere top lane, an Echo in the jungle, a Veigar mid, and then a Lucian Tahm Kench bot lane. So as far as matchups are concerned, if it was a Quinn versus a Tryndamere, I think it would be pretty strong. I don't know about Kassadin versus Tryndamere. And as far as Veigar into Kassadin, I feel like Veigar into Kassadin would work really well. I'm not sure how well Quinn into Veigar would work. So I kind of feel like Quinn should go top and Kassadin should go mid, but that might not be what actually happens. As far as bot lane, we got Jinx and Nautilus versus Tahm Kench and Lucian. Tahm Kench is really annoying. He's one of those supports that's just incredibly annoying. Anytime you get kill pressure on the ADC, he can just gobble up the ADC and run away. So I'm probably going to try and turn this into a farm lane because I feel like Jinx scales better than Lucian. And I'm going to pretty much only try to engage when I've got Kha'Zix support or possible roam, or if they really kind of overextend and we punish them for it. So I'm going to try and play a little bit passive in this lane. But it looks like the last person we're waiting to load is the Quinn. And yeah, she's just sitting there at 36%. So yeah, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit tired. I slept absolutely awful last night. And then I normally wake up around 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I had the bright idea that I was going to run 5 miles today. So slept horrible, then ran 5 miles. And I actually was even thinking about going out and doing some MMA, doing some boxing, but I was just so exhausted by the end of the day that I decided against it, and I think that was probably a smart decision. So I apologize if I sound exhausted, because I am exhausted, but I did want to play a couple games before I decided to go to sleep tonight. This is really frustrating. This coin is still at 36%. There we go. Come on, I believe in you. Give CPR to that hamster as fast as possible. Maybe? Maybe? One time, come on. So I know I joke about people having slow PCs. My PC is pretty old actually. I think it's on like 6 or 7 years now. And I recently just upgraded the memory and upgraded the graphics card so I don't have to cross my fingers every single time I try to play a league game. I can actually, play at pretty high frame rates. Sitting around here above 100 frames per second, and I'm on, max settings for everything. And I'm also running, of course, everything in the background like OBS and all the other programs you need to run to stream. And computer just handles it, fine. So. Alright, so let's just reorganize everybody. Looks like the Caston's going mid and the Quin's going top, which I agree with, thank God. I think that's a much better decision than the opposite. Alright, so we're good. Caston went Cull. That's an interesting start. That's going to pretty much guarantee that he's going to be really kind of passive. Kha'Zix went Hunter's Talisman. Interesting. So some interesting starts so far. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. As far as my start, I'm starting off Relic Shield, obviously, with a Nautilus, and then 3 health pots. Where's this guy going? Maybe he hasn't jungled in the new jungle. Yeah, because, the spawn times changed and everything. You still get some people who are a little bit out of it. So because Lucian and Tam got to lane just about the exact same time as we did, we can draw the conclusion that their jungler started on red side. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. So I'm just gonna try and just bait out the tongue. I want Tam Kench to focus on hitting me with his tongue rather than trying to go after the Jinx. That's a good little zap, good little damage. Lucian tried to make an aggressive play, so I tried to position myself between him and Jinx to make sure that he couldn't. So Echo has decent ganks for level 3, so I'm going to start warring up because we just hit level 3, so Echo should be right around level 3 as well. Though now with the new jungle, he most likely backed. Just because it seems like nowadays it's a lot harder to get early jungle pressure. Alright, CS wise, winning in every lane, so that's good. This is really going to be dependent upon which jungler is going to be more effective. Lucian's doing a good job landing his Q. Looks like they're trying to play pretty conservative right now. Oh wow, the Cassin actually got a kill when he started off Cole. That's very impressive. That bodes really well for us. That's some free damage on the Tam Kench. He will gray health a lot of it back up again, but you might as well just take it. So anytime the support comes up really far forward and his ADC can't respond, you want to try and punish that as a support. Same thing with the ADC as well, but usually you see the supports being hyper aggressive, trying to zone your ADC. So like right now, I want to punish that. Oh, he gobbled me up. That's good. That's good for us. Because that means he can't gobble up the Lucian. Looks like top lane needs some help. Man, that Quinn is just completely zoned out. Yeah, that Quinn was completely not helpful at all. I mean, the response shouldn't be, oh, just don't chase. You should still try to move to help your team. Like, you shouldn't just let your team die because they made a mistake. That's just a horrible decision. So our Jinx is kind of, she's using up a lot of her mana, which is going to make it hard for us to all in them if Kha'Zix decides to come bot lane. But the Lucian has also used up a lot of his. She looking to back right now? Okay, I'll back as well. I have enough for Sightstone, so that's fine with me. I'll pick up Sweeper, and a Pink Ward, and a Health Pot. Whew, excuse me. Alright, so Echo's top lane, so we don't have to worry about that much. Don't chase him. Oh wow, the Cassin got another kill. Good job. Good job by the Quinn. At least she actually roamed that time. This Quinn, yeah, she's doing okay for her last hitting. got him right onto the chompers. That's why you hate Tam Kench, you can just gobble him back up again. There's nothing you can do about it. And then if you try and focus the Tam Kench, he does the gray health back up again. You just got ridiculous sustain. Alright, so I'm gonna go pink up here. I'll ward up. Make sure we got all of our bases covered. It looks like mid lane's winning pretty strong. Yeah, that Vigar's got like 24 CS. So we cleared out my green ward and dropped another green ward there. I think that Cassin might actually have a kill. Nicely done. That was a little bit premature by me. Oh, the Echo spot. Oh, I didn't need to take that kill. I didn't think I was going to get it with an auto. So that's something that you guys can help your jungler with, right? If you know that they warded that bush right there, you should be trying to help your jungler. So like, they had to know that we warded that bush, so ping your jungler away. Make sure that they don't, you know, come through there, because that's just setting up your jungler for failure. I don't know what the Quinn was doing. She just said she wants to come in and have some fun. She's giving a lane pressure completely to the Tryndamere. Like the Tryndamere is going to probably get the tower off of that. Yeah, I don't know why that Quinn teleported down there. Maybe she just wasn't paying attention to how much mana everybody had. Alright, so I'm gonna go there. Don't have enough. I'll grab another pink ward, another health pot. Wow, this Gaston's really carrying the game for us. That's really good. We get the tower. And they just backed, so we're like in a great spot right now. I probably should have been using my hook more to get back into lane faster. There's a time cancelled. That's a really premature culling by Lucian. He could have saved that and actually done a lot more with it if he had waited. Now we know his ult's down, which is a huge portion of his damage. The Tamkent is doing a good job swallowing evolution. I can understand why Cassian's roaming, but I mean, there's not much he can do to help us since we're constantly pushing in to tower, which is not a horrible thing, but it just makes it very hard to actually Damn it, I wanted to take that tower, but I don't think I can. We definitely won that trade though. So we should be able to get the tower off of it. So we're going to force him to back. Yeah, just keep hitting him. Force him to back away. And then Lucian yet again is using his culling to clear the wave. I don't think that's the right move for him. They got a good balance of AP and AD. I'm gonna go into Sunfire Cape. I'm gonna be a little bit greedy with this build. Try and get a little bit more damage. We haven't taken as much advantage of our lead as we could. Damn, that Cassidon's fed. And we get the Tom Kench. And now we get the tower. Yep, good call. Go to drag next. I don't know why the team's still fighting. But they're getting kills, so that's good at least. So we got the whole like red side warded up right now. See if we can set a bait. Looks like we got two coming. Yeah, she might be dead. Oh, I thought the Quinn was actually gonna help me. And now we get... Yeah, this game is pretty much over. The Tryndamere might actually get a tower. Hooray for him, if the Jinx doesn't stop him. Probably not gonna catch him. Well, actually, with the Quinn, probably can. Nice it done. Kha'Zix kills the Tryndamere, and we get an inhib off of it. And there's a surrender. So that was kind of a steamroll, kind of a short game, so I'm kind of sorry for that. I know Close games are more interesting. Nail biters are more interesting. We wound up getting 24 kills to their 3 kills. Wound up going 2-0-4. If we look at damage Delta champions and damage taken, yeah, definitely low numbers just because there wasn't much action going on in bot lane. It kind of was a farm lane, and then once we got a little bit ahead, we just kind of snowballed from there. So, yeah, I do like Nautilus. I think he's got a lot of good strengths. I don't know if I prefer to play him over like a Malphite or a Braum or a Blitzcrank. Um, so I might need to play a couple more games with him to figure that out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe. If you have any comments, if you think I did something right or you think I did something wrong, please leave a comment. I'll always respond, and any suggestions, improvements, I happily will accept. And if there's a particular champion that you want me to play, or if there's a particular champion you want me to buy, because I'm sitting now at about 12,000 IP, let me know, and maybe I will if you give me a good reason. But this is Randomonium, signing off.